Hi, I'm Lauren Selby.
And I'm Jamie Selby.
And we've got three beautiful kids, Jackson, Alara and Tobias.
And we're currently travelling the world.
We're trying to show you how to live the ultimate life by living life the way that you want to. So before we started this ultimate adventure, if you like, what were we doing? Well, we had normal lives, so to speak. Some would even say the perfect life. We had good jobs, a nice house, a lovely car, big garden. The schools were fantastic, but it wasn't making us ultimately happy. So we were like most people, both working a job to pay the mortgage and the bills, and when we looked at the price of childcare for the two small ones, we were astonished.
Unbelievable. It was a £2,990 to send the kids full time just so we could go to work. We started to ask questions, could we use this money to start a new adventure? Could we use this £3,000 a month to actually begin something new, to start something new?
We looked at what was on our top dream goals, and it was always been traveling to here, traveling to there, Paris, Rome, Venice, Italy, Sweden, whatever it was travel. So we said, right, if that's both of our dream goals, let's ask the kids what theirs were. Guess what it was? Travel. Toby wanted to see the Eiffel Tower, Jackson wants to see the pyramids, Alara just haven't got a clue, but she's happy-go-lucky.
So the journey began. Speaking to Marnie and the impact that we'd had on her life, she'd gone out and bought an RV and she had started travelling.
She wanted to spend more time
with the children, and that to us. So we were like the inspiration for her, and then she became the inspiration for us. So she was like doing what we want to do, and then inviting us to come and like experience that in America was like, well, this is a no-brainer. Like we've got to go. So how do we fund it?
So we sold everything, literally everything, in the house, out the house, the car, everything. And we bought a new car, a tent and a trailer and just headed down south. And we actually felt as we were driving that we'd leveled up. Like when you...
It's just this amazing feeling. It's hard to describe the feeling, but like I think you express it quite beautifully. It's like we felt like we leveled up because all of a sudden we haven't got all of this, for want of a better word, rubbish to kind of weigh us down.
Yeah, we literally set out with an Aldi bag full of clothes each. That's all we have.
We don't want to paint this picture that it's just so easy to sell your stuff and just go, because we said we had support, but then we also had
the naysayers,
and there's lots of naysayers.
Lots
of naysayers. We'd sold everything. We started this journey in a tent, and we were a little bit apprehensive because it's a tent. And
it's got a kitchen, it's got a hob and everything, but actually we're in the British summer with a drought. We couldn't actually use the hob, so we had to eat out.
You're not allowed to barbecue. We weren't allowed to barbecue.
There were wildfires setting up everywhere, weren't they? They were just going off everywhere. Yeah. So we just literally had a no-cook zone in our new tent in the middle of a field.
And we were down south in probably the most expensive, one of the most affluent areas of the whole of the United Kingdom.
So basically what we struggled with at this time was money mindset. So I had just set up a life coaching business. Jamie had just turned down a £500,000 contract so we could spend more time with our kids, and there was no money coming in. And then you start doubting yourself and having the limiting beliefs like, the kids are kicking off with each other in a tent, we don't know what to do for dinner. We set off in the tent, we bought the camper van.
So 1 month's budget, and we blew that in about a week.
Yeah, literally
a week, because we were treating it like a holiday, and anybody that is called
to go travelling,
anyone that's called to go travelling, I would say, just be warned that when you first go, you will treat it like a holiday.
Because it's so much fun.
Yeah, it is so much fun. Like, you're just like, we can just go over here, and we can just...
The freedom. We needed
go
to
anywhere
rein it in
and
a
just,
little bit.
let's go to the tank museum. Let's go to the fossil hunting. Let's go and...
The kids wanted ice cream after ice cream. We found an amazing cheese shop.
Lauren's dad had gifted us these tickets on the Eurotunnel, which we're very, very grateful for.
The kids loved it.
And we jumped on the Eurotunnel, and it was like, we're in France. And then I was like, oh crap, we're on the wrong side of the road. And I've never driven on the wrong side of the road, let alone in a 6.5 metre van. And I'm like, oh crap. And then the weather hits and
it just literally slowed it
bad.
down. We couldn't see
Like,
anything.
And
it was dark.
The
was
lights,
raining.
I don't know whether the kids have been playing about with the lights, but my lights were like pointing down at the floor. So I've hit this motorway, I can't see a thing. The rain is coming down that hard.
And sat-nav wasn't loading.
And sat-nav wasn't loading because
we just changed country.
We just changed country. So I'm like, panic. The kids are crying in the background because they're hungry.
And they're tired.
And we're just like...
We don't know where we're going, what we're doing. And yeah, it was
at that point, we were a bit, I was like, Lauren, shall we turn back? Because we're like, is this the right decision? The kids are crying, it's raining, we're in a very bad mindset. Are you doing the right thing?
So then when we slept on it and we'd fed the kids, we slept on it and we woke up the next morning in this little lay-by where we pulled over. I don't even know how we got there. I think it was Park for the Night, so check out Park for the Night. But we got there, we woke up in the morning, the birds were tweeting, it was literally so pretty. And obviously your mindset changes because the sun's out and the kids were all, oh, can we go and explore? Mummy, can we go to, are we at the Eiffel Tower yet? Because then the dreams and the dream boards and the goals that we had started becoming a reality. And I was able to actually meet up with a friend that I met through coaching and she showed us around Paris. This is when everything started becoming reality. We'd seen the seals on the beach. Since then we've seen turtles in the sea, and we've seen amazing things. And like I say, the travel life, those goals and dreams that we had on our vision board started becoming reality. And Disney was just topping it off for the kids, obviously.
Now, as an accountant, Disney is uber expensive, but it was so much fun. And
you can park your camper van in Disney car park. How amazing is that? So we got to wake up there the next day. So having all this positive, we actually started to fall into a bit of routine.
This is where we realised we had to do things differently ultimately, because we weren't living a normal life anymore. We were living
a van life.
The van life. We're living the ultimate life.
Yeah, literally the ultimate life.
We are literally for us.
And living it the way we wanted to, how we wanted to, where we wanted to, when we wanted to.
And we started to find systems that worked for us, find times, like Toby seems to be most wanting to do his homework at night time. Yeah, we were trying to get him to do it in the morning, and we were trying to get him to do it like after lunch, but actually they were the best times for us to be out and about on the beach, learning on the go. So if Home Ed are watching this, we're doing 40 to 50 hours of homeschooling every single week with all of the children. To everyone else listening,
we were using passion to fuel the learning. At the end of the day, we sat down and we got the kids to tell us what we'd done. Toby'd write a story or draw pictures or whatever it was. So for us, talking to our teacher friends, they said that's enough for now. We learned that for us, we needed to get out in the morning, get up, get dressed, get out, get the fresh air. And then come lunchtime, I could do my coaching calls, Alara would fall asleep, Jackson would then fall asleep, and we were better being on the road. So I was actually trying to find an internet cafe to do the work, but then we got an internet that works for us on the road, and I was able to do my calls whilst we were driving because the kids slept. Jamie was focusing on the road and Toby was doing his homework.
Speaking to people, and like friends back home and even people on the road were asking, would you go back to the 9-to-5 life?
Not for us.
Not for us.
It might work for you, and that's
not right now. Anyway.
Yeah, that might be what you want to do. But for us and our family needs, we need the chaos a little bit.
We're living this, what we're calling the ultimate life. It's the ultimate life for us. So what we want to do is try and inspire other people to go after the ultimate life
and live it how you want to, and do what's right for you.
Because we've found actually a bit of hybrid for us, and what I mean by hybrid is a bit of van life and
a bit of Airbnb.
A bit of Airbnb has worked really well for us, because actually it settles the kids a little bit more.
Personally don't
like it because there's more things to clean.
More hazards.
As you will see in our balancing life and work responsibility video, so please do check that one out. This is our new normal.
Hopefully just want to inspire you, and if it's something you want, please ask or drop any comments below. We'd love to answer them.
And if there's any videos you'd like us to share, like any questions that you've got about the van, any question, because this is a small van, and a lot of people will assume because we've got a family of 5 that we've got this mega RV that's like 50 foot long.
So do it how you want. Just do what makes you happy.
Join us on our adventure
as we inspire you to live your ultimate life.
Please like and subscribe. Join us on our adventure
She just hit me now.
as we poke you in the eye. Join us on our adventure as we inspire you to live the ultimate life.
Why are you doing it like that?
Like and subscribe!
Done that bit.
Yay! Like and subscribe! Ah!